Good morning, everyone. Let's take a couple deep breaths as we center ourselves. Let's go ahead and expand our solar plexus energy. Make it as big as you in all directions. Now make it 6 feet bigger than you in all directions. How's your body doing today? What does your body require of you today? That is a question you should ask it daily. Body, what do you require of me today? Maybe it wants to go for a jog. Maybe it wants to get in the sauna. Maybe it wants a nice long bath or just a quick shower. Maybe it wants to go and have some fun. Maybe it wants to go dancing. That doesn't mean go to a club or anything. You can just get up and dance for a little bit. Shake the skeleton a little bit. What does your body require of you today? My body's showing me that it wants to tango. I did take some tango classes before. So, do you ever marvel as to how perfect a machine your body is? It's a machine that doesn't require much thought for it to work, is it? It just works. Because you don't think about when or how you gotta breathe every time you breathe, or how you gotta swallow your saliva, or how you gotta produce the saliva. You don't think about that. It does it automatically. The body is amazing. Why do you think you have a body? You're an infinite being. There was never a beginning to you. There's not going an end to you. Infinite. But while you're here in a physical form or embodied, there is a beginning to you and there is an end to you. Now keep in mind that at one time, bodies were designed to live over 1,000 years. There's been modifications done to your DNA and so forth to start shortening the lifetime that you can be in that physical body. But that's going back to normal again. What would life be like if you were to actually live 1,000 years? Bigfoot lives over 10,000 years. And those of you who think Bigfoot doesn't exist, you might want to do some research on that. But they live without 10,000 years. That's a lifespan. Our normal lifespan was 1,000 years. So if we were to return back to living 1,000 years, how would you live your life now? Does that thought excites you or scares you? Living for 1,000 years. You will probably change some of your behavior. We will probably be a little bit more thoughtful of our resources, don't you think? Because we're going to have to be here for 1,000 years. More harmony in everything that we do, with everybody that we do. I wonder how that will feel like. Because it's not like you're here in a blink of an eye and gone. You might be here for 10 blinks. Being in that same family for 1,000 years. To some people, that will be wonderful. To others, that might be a sentence, a death sentence. Because, see, family is not always the way we see it on TV, in the movies. A lot of times we're born into families where we have done them wrong or they've done us wrong. And now we got to learn to live together and coexist in the same space, in the same family. But all karmas come up, because you never forget those. It's carried in your DNA, in the junk DNA that they say. Living for 1,000 years. If you were to live that long, what would you do? Would you continue to do what you're doing now? Or would you change to something else? You definitely now have the time to spend in trying different experiences, that's for sure. And yes, you can make any assumptions that maybe the 1,000 years you'll be extremely healthy, extremely wealthy. What else would you like? What would you like to experience? The energies that are coming today, they are just for that. Not today as in today, Wednesday, as in the last 2 weeks, from 2 weeks to now. The energies that have been coming have been to modify your DNA, modify your body. You might be experiencing some body discomforts, aches, pains, soreness. These are the changes your body is going through, the metamorphosis that we talked about, the caterpillar turning into a butterfly. You are that butterfly. When you come out at the other end, you'll be the most beautiful butterfly ever. And that makes me wonder, what is a human? If you think about it, not many beings can live in this density that we have been living in. But we did. We lived in it. We survived it. Others had to wait until it wasn't as dense. But we've been here for millions of years in this era. I cannot call it anything other than barbarism. Killing each other. Killing and more killing and more killing and more killing. And that creates heavy densities. Plus, don't forget we're also prisoners. We were slaves more than prisoners. All of us were. So why did they have to do all that? Who is the human? What are our real capabilities? Have you thought about that? My understanding is that we maintain our realities because everything that you go, everything that you see, it's a reality that you create. And even though you might not see that reality, you're still maintaining it energetically. So how powerful are you really that you maintain realities even though you're not there? You maintain it, you co-maintain it, you triple co-maintain it, and more. So how powerful are you that you're able to do all of this? How powerful are you that you had to be bound so much for the true you not to come out? And even though you were bound energetically, magically, and all of that, you still survived it, and you're here listening to my voice. Doesn't that make you wonder who or what is a human? I'll leave you to ponder on that question. And with that, let's take a couple deep breaths as we come back to the present. And when you're ready, rub your hands together. Rub your face and open your eyes.